Singing that song.
Listen to me real quick. Fellow democracy warriors, we stand in a defining moment. Our democracy built on liberty, justice, and power to the people is under siege. Donald Trump is quickly becoming an authoritarian, consolidating power for a billionaire oligarchy. This isn't a right versus left fight. It's an up and down battle, the people against the elite who seek to crown themselves kings. They pit us against each other, left versus right, to detract us from their relentless grab for wealth and control. Today we vow to see through their tactics and fight back peacefully to take back our USA. Theirs is a calculated power grab, serving oligarchs who aim to amass unchecked wealth and influence while we are divided. Trump has invoked a 1798 law to deport young immigrants without trial, defying judges who resist. He's sending the military to try to promote violence from peaceful protesters in our cities, silencing our voices. He's banned reporters, defunded universities for independent thought, and pushed to control the DOJ and FBI to target his enemies. From his political detractors to activists like us. Trump's revenge tour. It's like watching a bad sequel where the villain sits in the director's chair. He's turned payback from campaign bluster into a full-time executive hobby, targeting everyone for perceived disloyalty to him, and just critical of him, like prosecutors, journalists, universities, even fundraising platforms, raking in $1.2 billion in settlements from those too scared to fight back. Please, I gotta do this fast. It's not justice, it's a billionaire's grudge match, weaponizing the government to chill dissent and remind us, cross your boss, and the boss crosses you out. He's a dick. The oligarchs' goal is clear: to reshape America into a system where they hold permanent dominance. They hoard wealth. The top 1% own over 30% of our assets, while pushing policies that gut worker protections, deregulate their industries, and erode public services. They fuel division to keep us fighting each other, ensuring we don't notice their tax breaks, their monopolies, and control over institutions like the media and courts. Scholars call this competitive authoritarianism. Elections persist, but the system bends to one man and his elite allies. Amnesty International warns of a human rights crisis. The cost? Families torn apart, protesters silenced, truth suppressed, all to entrench their power. If we don't act, we'll live in a nation where loyalty to wealth trumps our Constitution. This is our moment. The oligarchs want us to be divided, but we're stronger united. Here's how we fight: peacefully and powerfully. Vote relentlessly. Flood the polls in every election. Support leaders who defend the rule of law, not billionaire agendas. Resist non-violently. March, boycott, divest from companies backing this regime. On October 18th, today, we join millions to declare no kings in America. Unite across lines, talk to neighbors, even those who disagree.
That's right.
The oligarchs pit us against each other. But authoritarianism spares no one. Support justice. Fund the watchdogs and lawyers challenging these abuses in court. Every lawsuit weakens their grip. Trump's authoritarianism rises, fueled by revenge and elite greed, serving the billionaire class. But we are the antidote. They pit left against right to mask pursuit of wealth and control. But we see clearly now, this is our republic, not their playground. Let's flood the streets, ballots, and courts with our voices. Up versus down, the people versus the oligarchs. We will prevail peacefully for our children and our Constitution. The strong regime, they believe that if it can overwhelm us with atrocities and threats, we'll surrender our rights without fighting for them. But we, the people, won't back down. We will rise up. At each of our rallies, I need to remind you that if the 2026 election goes bad, by either the military confiscating the election machines to prevent election fraud from the left, or by any other means, we need to be prepared to do a peaceful march on Washington by the millions. After today, we will have over half of our necessary 3.5% of the population ready to do just that. Remember, it takes 3.5% of us to accomplish our goals. I'm getting close to the end. This means that each of us must leave our comfort zones and grow a huge pair. We will need to surround the White House, the Capitol, and the Supreme Court and voice our demands. This hurts my heart, but I must ask, if need be, are you ready to do it? Rise up, fight on, and let's take our country back.